word holy in the Hebrew simply means separated. But when it's used of God, it's not just separation from sin. It's not just separation from uncleanness. It is an understanding that he is God all by himself. It is the understanding that there is no one in God's league. In actual fact, when God sits on that throne, no one comes anywhere. So those of us who make Satan the opposite of God, you've got it wrong. Because he doesn't come into the league of God. So when they cry, holy, 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 all that they are saying is that you are God all by yourself. That is why Moses and Miriam and the Israelites, when they got out of Egypt and they passed through the Red Sea, as they sang unto the Lord, they said, you are among the gods who is like you. Exodus 15. Then they said, you are glorious in holiness, fearful in praises. Because when you put all the gods together, they don't come in the class of God. That is what makes him holy. And so Hannah, who hadn't had a child for years, and Peninnah was laughing at her, and everyone thought Hannah would not give birth. Eventually, when God gave Hannah the seed and gave her 5 more children, Hannah sang in 1 Samuel chapter 2 and said, there is none holy as the Lord. There is none besides him. Because when we talk about God's holiness, we are saying that you are God from beginning to the end. There's no place for argument. You are God all by yourself. You see, he is God by himself. You are God from beginning to the end. There's no place for argument. You are God all by yourself. You are God alone. Before time began, you are on your throne. You are God alone. And right now, in the good times and bad, you are on your throne. You are God alone. So let me say this final one, and then we can start worshiping. The Bible says, as they cried holy one to another, all of a sudden something happened. Because you see, God had been in the temple all along. It was just a revelation God gave to Isaiah to see what had already been happening. But after the seraphims began to cry, holy, 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 the Bible says the doorpost of the temple began to shift. And when they began to shift, the smoke filled the house. And Isaiah said, I am a man of iniquity, I am undone. Because you see, the moment we declare the holiness of God and we begin to worship God, God moves from the place of being on his throne and begins to manifest himself in our midst. And the Bible says that the doorpost began to shift. Because you see, the doorposts of the temple are the structures of the temple. But when God begins to manifest himself, every form of structure gives place. Every form of limitation gives place. Anything that holds you in bondage and does not allow you to express yourself begins to give way. And you know what? The Bible intentionally uses smoke. Because when I pass through smoke and I come to you, I don't have to tell you I passed through smoke. When I pass through smoke and I come near you, I don't have to tell you I passed through smoke. You can smell and you can know I passed through smoke. So when God manifests himself in a place, you don't go telling people God was here. They see it all over you. And you see, it is when we declare the holiness of God. Give me Jane. It is when we declare the holiness of God that we begin to see God manifest. I know our time is gone, but I can feel some doorposts that are going to shift tonight. I can see some smoke that is going to fill this place tonight. Where as we cry, holy, 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 holy.